Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time since I've recorded. It's good to be back in Technobabylon. Last time we left off, we were trying to find out who tried to murder everyone in this human flesh-eating restaurant. And I remember I was kind of stuck. So I guess I'll see if I can figure out what to do. Let's see. What have I looked at and haven't I looked at? It's been a while since I recorded because I was supposed to go on my trip to Tokyo, but don't know if you saw the news. That was loud. Let me turn that down. I don't know if it made it to the news in all of your hometowns or wherever you're from, but there was extraordinarily heavy rain in Japan, like record-breaking, the most rain we've had in ages. And there was flooding and landslides. There were emergency alerts on my phone going off like every hour. There is an emergency status. Everyone was being told to evacuate. Fortunately, my area of Japan is pretty, like I'm in the western part on the island of Shikoku where a lot of flooding and landslides were. But Takamatsu, the city I live in, is pretty safe. There's no rivers near where I live that could flood. It was just an extraordinary amount of rain. And because of the rain and flooding, the trains were closed and the highway buses were closed. The highways were closed because of flooding, and then all the airplanes were full, so I couldn't actually get up to Tokyo.
It's a flash growth chamber for sampling DNA and growing specimens.
Didn't mean to
I've seen a lot of these in my career, but never in a restaurant.
So, yeah, that's, couldn't get off the island. And so my friend just decided to cancel, and I decided to cancel because there's no reason for me to go up if she wasn't coming. So I got my days back from work, and here we are. I think you might be able to hear it. I still feel a little bit congested, but for the most part I feel better. I cough quite a bit at night still. I don't know if I'm just laying down and all the gunk in my lungs is like settling, but yeah. So we're here. Still not exactly sure what to do. I think I tried to split this guard, right? Oh. Oh yeah, I did fail, okay. Security reasons, okay. Alright, cool, just making sure. I tried to bone saw you, right? Not
Can't
chef.
do that.
I mean, you could.
I've already cut the top off.
Okay.
That'd be a waste.
I don't know, just, just cut some stuff in half.
I'm not sure what that would involve.
I don't either,
I've already cut the top off. Nah.
Alright.
That's not going to work.
Okay, fine. So I don't know what else I can do. Now I kind of remember being stuck here. Something about these fish. Or maybe I tried to do something with these fish. Something with the tissue. Something. I can't get anything from your body, can I?
I'm not sure what that would involve.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
Can't do that.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
That's not going to work.
Just checking. What else is there to do then? Downstairs. Alright, well I know I just started, but I'll be right back, I suppose, once I find something to do. I just wanted to let you know about my lack of vacation. That's probably best in the long run since I'm still sick-ish. Anyway, yeah, I'll be back.
Apparently this mirror is having a software error.
Keep me informed, Charlie.
Mr. Stepford, can I have a moment?
Oh my, yes.
Oh my, yes. Oh!
I found one of your heavies in the kitchen. Looks like something's knocked it out cold.
Oh my, a technical fault, no doubt. May I ask you to show me the defective platform?
Sure, I guess.
Excellent.
Oh.
We can't have our firm slandered by accusations of low-quality units.
I forgot dialogue options change. Of course. Oh my, yes. There you are.
Dr. Regis, Oh my.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I know what's going on.
Do you?
The cavity magnetron in the growth array.
It generates a huge mag flux in here.
Oh.
It broke them. Is it permanent?
What do I look like, a tech?
Can I split you? Really? Whoa, it did. Mind state downloaded. What do I do with it now? Where is Lau? Have I tried to call you?
Lau, you there?
Regis, I heard a blast. Is everything all right?
A bomber. Someone targeted this get-together.
Want me to call it in? Maybe now is when we should get Central involved.
Oh my,
No,
no.
I've got it covered for the time being. If Central asks, you know nothing.
Got it.
Okay, I totally forgot that I could contact her. So now that I have the splitter, can I...
The brain's corrupted. I can't restart it. Mr. Stepford?
Can I move you backwards?
Nope, he hasn't got anything I can use. Not unless I want a really lousy suit.
Aw, I kind of like his weird purple suit. Stepford's perpetual grin has now been replaced with the visage of a stroke victim. Oh man, I don't really want to bone saw you, but...
Mr. Stepford? Mr. Stepford?
Okay, well, I'm glad I can't bone saw him. What tissue
Mr.
paper?
Stepford?
Oh my, no. What does that mean now?
The CI mind-splitting program that Liam Stepford cross-loaded to my Traveler. Its job is to break the mind states of CI units down to personality, role, and platform memory units.
Oh, so I downloaded something from Stepford, right?
The brain's corrupted. I can't restart it.
What if I put it in the guard?
This synth is corrupted. I can't rebuild its mind.
Okay, so do I go to this guard and try and put Stepford in him? Or Stepford's
Hey, who's
personality? Regis, that was ridiculous. Personality, Stepford, memory. Stepford? Stepford? Do I want them all to be Stepford? Should I make the personality error or guard? Roll. Stepford. I'm not sure which I should do. I'm not sure what I want from this. I guess... We want the memory to be... error? Because he was the guy in the kitchen, I assume. Personality, guard, role, Stepford, perhaps.
Excuse me.
Are you broken? Apparently there's something wrong with this platform, goodness knows why. Okay, let's try it again. That was obviously incorrect. Memory, guard 4. Personality, Stepford, I guess. Role, guard. No, role, Stepford, memory. Let's see what happens.
Excuse me.
Oh my, yes.
Oh, yes. 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 This is what I wanted. Achievement unlocked. Dave Goldfarb? I'm not sure what that means.
What's the situation?
Just dandy, my good man.
Thank you. Thank you, game, for
Are you
making
all
this
right?
possible.
My system log shows a mind state alteration made moments ago. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Just a little tweak. Oh my, yes.
I found one of your buddies in the kitchen. He doesn't look well.
Oh dear, does Mr. Stepford know? He's a lovely
Like a
man.
smile
He'll get
now.
sorted right out. Oh my, yes.
Actually, he's kind of broken as well. You're wearing his personality.
Well, that does explain a thing or two.
You sound really different from your colleagues.
You know what they say, variety is the spice of life.
Did you see the bomber when he came in?
Oh my, no. That little sod must have gotten in before us.
Keep up the good work.
Don't worry, sir. We're big and strong. We'll protect you. Oh my, yes.
goodness. Thank you. Thank you for making this possible, game. Do I need to change you again?
Hey, who's that?
Man, that's exactly what I wanted it to happen. Role guard, personality Stepford, memory guard. Let's try that. I don't know if that will change anything.
Excuse me.
Oh my, yes.
You sound.
You know what they say?
Okay, that's the same thing.
Keep up the good.
Don't worry, sir. We'll protect you. Oh my, yes.
Oh, I don't know why that entertains me so much.
Hey.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Okay. Let's try memory Stepford, personality guard, role Stepford? Maybe.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Ah,
I found one of your buddies in the kitchen. He doesn't look well.
Please report technical issues to management.
Who's in charge?
Situational command has been assigned to Mr. Liam Stepford.
Huh. Fancy taking orders from a guy like that.
are you alright?
Are you all right? That was quite a blast.
Systems operating at 97%.
I see. You synthetics give me the creeps, you know that?
Oh, Regis. Charles.
Guess you're not easily riled up.
Should I make you all...
Keep up the good.
Should I make all of you Stepford then?
Hey, who's that?
It's worked so many times, why wouldn't it work again? Let's try making him all Stepford and see what happens.
My word, this is a peculiar experience.
Mr.
Oh,
Stepford,
that is what I was
Oh
picturing.
my,
Oops.
yes. Thank you for your assistance, Dr. Regis.
do you know what happened? The chef mentioned something about magflux.
Allow me to check the crash log. Yes, it appears that the kitchen was indeed saturated with a high-intensity magnetic field. No doubt from an item of hardware. They often pose a hazard to advanced synthetic platforms.
You're okay, though.
Quite so, thanks to your timely intervention. They really ought to have a warning sign in that kitchen. Oh my.
Yes.
So, synthetics can't operate in there?
Oh my, no. A field of that strength is positively ghastly. Like working in a cloud of chlorine for men such as yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must change into something more comfortable.
We know the waiter was murdered within the kitchen. The mag field would be lethal to any synthetics trying to get in there. That means we can rule out Stepford as a suspect.
Okay, good. Speaking of synthetics, androids comes to mind. My friend just sent me his copy of Detroit Become Human. I was playing it a bit earlier. It is so good. If I can find a way to record the PlayStation, me playing it, I will absolutely upload it. It's so good. It's so good. One of the best games I've played. Which is what I said about God of War. And they are two of the best games I've played in a long time. They're so good. I'm not very far. No spoilers, please. As always. It's so good. I love it. I love the... You can see the different branches. So I've gotten through a couple that don't have much variety on them. And then there's some that I'm like, oh, if I could go back here and do that scene all over again, what would have happened here? And I love that. The replayability is incredibly high. Okay, you're back. I don't know why I went in the kitchen, to be honest.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Oh, you're
Keep
back
up the
to your old personality. Okay, so what am I supposed... So, you two can't be suspects, so it's either the chamberman... Or sorry, the councilman or you. Ran Shaoman? Is that your name? Attempted murder times 5. What? What is this? Oh yeah, body of the waiter found in the kitchen, murder tip synthesis unable to enter. Was male or synth male. So I need to figure out how to either prove one of you are the suspects or disprove one of you as the suspect. What can I do? I have a feeling those fish have to do with something. You try to scoop up the fish in the jar, but their movement is a great deal more swift and graceful than your own. An aquarium now cracked open from the blast, several luminous fish orbit each other, reminding you of one of your training projects when training as an engineer. A label sits beneath the tank. Please do not touch the glass. These specimens are aggressive and startle easily. These fish are not a menu item.
Ow! Hey!
Okay. I think I remember reading this before as well. What if I...
That's not going to work.
Never know. Drop the tissue. If I don't want to pour toilet cleaner in here. I don't know what else to do with toilet cleaner.
Ugh. No.
That was a good noise, Regis. Thank you. Whoops. I took the right click. Can't see I split the fish, right?
It's got no personality to split.
Yeah, okay, just checking, just checking. Sometimes things seem crazy, but they work anyway.
No.
I have to do something with this toilet cleaner, because I picked it up, but I haven't done anything with it yet. What do? What do? And there's this in here as well. This dark space. You briefly contemplate making an escape, but you lose your best lead. Yeah, uncover.
Ow! Whatever it is, it's got sharp edges.
Did I get blood from in here? I can't remember. Still moist blood as possible. Yeah, I did. I think I did this last time. I'm gonna do it again just to be sure. Because it's been a while since I recorded. And it's been a really long... I think it's only been a week since I recorded actually, but like so much has happened. It feels like forever ago. Do I need to flush this system? Yeah, purge, that was the word. Okay, now put you back in here. New project. Oh yeah, I did. Because this is one that said it was male.
There isn't enough DNA on that to sample. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Nah.
Just gonna...
No.
Okay. Just, you know, just in case. Alright, let's head out. Guess we'll need to grab some more tissue paper. Maybe we don't need any more tissue paper because we used it for the... to get the blood. Well, I'm kind of stuck again, so as usual, I'm gonna click around. Maybe I'll come up here and talk to people again. I didn't... No, don't touch the fish. I didn't want you to touch the fish. I want you to go upstairs. I'm losing my mind. See if I can talk with anyone else, and I'll be back if I have any new dialogue or something. I just realized Stepford's body is no longer in here. So I wonder how he got it back out. I also picked up a slice of meat from this guy here. Just trying to see what else I could carve up with the bone saw. I wonder if the fish will eat it. Meat.
That's not going to work.
Yeah, I guess not. You guys are glowing. I feel like I need you for this dark room in here, huh? Can't fill this... Alright, let me grab more toilet paper in case I need it for something that I'm missing. Oh, I just couldn't figure out the noise. I'll be back again once I figure out what I'm doing. Oh. Oh, I stuffed the slice of meat in the open bottle. I can't use it. I wasn't trying to use it myself.
The jar is stuffed with meat from a cloned kitchen cadaver.
Now, can I corral the fish in it? I was just trying to combine things together. Oh, with a bait in place, the fish eagerly crowd around the bottle. When one adventurous soul takes the plunge, you hoist him from the water within the jar.
Gotcha.
Great. Now I have... Now you're glowing?
I've caught a glowing fish. It'd probably look more impressive in a darker room.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Oops, right, left click. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That took me far too long. I was just doing the spam combine click method again. Oi. Bag, hello.
The bomber's bag.
Is there a bomb in it? Likely, this used to contain supplies to aid the bomber in remaining undercover in the city of heathens. Now the only thing remaining is a handwritten note. Step note to bomber. Well, please read. I can't use it with itself.
A crumpled note found in the bomber's possessions, apparently from whoever hired him. It says,
Time has come tonight. 22 o'clock At 1181 Shenley, service entrance C on roof will open for you from inside. GBWU. GBWU.
I can't figure that out.
What am I supposed to do with toilet cleaner? What are your... GBWU. Is there anything else in here? The vent cover, access...
There's nothing else in.
Oops, what does it say? A frayed cloth rucksack is bundled against the wall. It is covered in sewn-on patches of Christian iconography. I cannot speak today. Long English words are too difficult for me. GBWU. Am I supposed to insert it there?
No.
I haven't used this yet, right?
That'd be
Huh. Alright, well, now that I found the note, I wonder if I can go talk to anyone else. GBWU. Can't figure out what that would stand for.
Nina.
Charlie, how can I help?
Alright.
That's all.
Get me
So
info.
far, nothing. What do you have to say?
Dr. Regis, how can I help?
I'll get back to you.
Anything
Okay,
I can do?
Nothing, apparently. How about you?
Mr. Ron.
What
Wrong.
you want?
I'll get back to you.
Stop wasting
apparently
my
nothing.
time.
Mr. Stepford, can I have a moment?
Oh my, yes.
Nope.
I'll get back to you.
Oh my, yeah.
What if I show you the note?
What do you make of this,
Oh,
Nina?
yes. Excellent.
Hey, the bomber's instructions. Where'd you find this?
A vent access by the bathroom. They'd apparently been in communication beforehand.
Good job, Charlie. This may help us find out who let them in.
But you don't have anything to say about it. Okay, how about you, Stepford?
What do you think of this, Mr. Stepford?
Oh my, a note to the bomber. Perhaps whomever sent it had data security in mind, yes. One certainly can't hack a letter after all.
True.
What do you make of this, Mr. Ron?
What it say?
You can't read English?
English second language. I got secretary for that.
You don't say.
Suspicious.
Dr. Regis, might I have a word in private?
Are you gonna try and kill me?
We're alone.
As alone as we're going to get. What do you want?
Your investigation is drawing to an end, is it not?
Yes.
Might be. Why?
You are, without a doubt, a skilled detective, Dr. Regis. I am proud that the city employs only the finest. I believe that your inquiry will find only one credible suspect, myself.
You're going to plead your innocence? Tell me it's a mistake?
Not at all. You see, I am indeed responsible for the attack.
What?
You lied to us. The governor's a fake then. I'm sure your voters would love to find that out.
The governor is working as well as it ever has. I have not once lied to you, Dr. Regis.
As you said,
I
it's
asked
okay.
you if you hired the bomber.
I did not. My assistant hired the bomber, at my request.
Politicians.
People have to phrase their questions to me very carefully,
Makes sense.
You'd better have a real good reason for all this.
for various values of good. You recall Gil Vanderwall?
Yes. What's he got?
What
to
does
do with this?
Vanderwall have to do with this?
2 years ago, much to my shame, I did something terrible. I
Did you?
took part in a vote-fixing program for the Cosmopolitan Party, and they promised me this office in the next election. Gil discovered this and has been blackmailing me ever since.
But why the suicide bomber?
He realized that Nina's project might lead to his death. He was a spiteful man, and he needed a guarantee that he could strike back against her if that happened.
From beyond the grave.
Essentially, I was his guarantee.
He wanted you to kill Nina for him?
Or materials he has on me would be released to the public. My career, my family would be ruined.
So instead of turning you in, I should
Tell them that Ron Schumann was responsible.
Why would I do
What?
that?
frame an innocent man?
You've spoken to him, Dr. Regis. He is a truly, objectively despicable individual.
You're one to talk.
What I've done was terrible, but I wish to make reparations for what I've done. After this is done, I shall devote my life's work to annihilating corruption in our city. Ron wishes no more than to desecrate and pollute our nation as he has done his own.
You nearly killed us all with that bomber.
I apologize most sincerely for that, Dr. Regis. Had I known someone such as yourself would be present, I would have found other means. Please, consider what this means for the city.
Charlie, what have you found?
I've completed my investigation.
That was
Oh.
most swift.
I don't know what to do.
Though effective, I've no doubt.
Who tried to kill us?
After finding enough evidence to exclude all other parties,
Oh no, I can't save. I don't know what to do. I feel like... I don't like Ron... I forget how they pronounced his name already. Schumann? But... I don't know. What would Charlie do? I don't think he likes Ron, but I feel like he'd be... Well, because he did try to blow up... Well, he did blow up the apartment to try and get his embryos back, so... I don't know. I feel like he's usually on the side of good. Good. On the side of justice. I don't know how to phrase it. I try to make to my best knowledge, the choice that he would make. I feel like he would choose the counselor. So that's what I'm gonna do. I guess I could always go back again later. Or look up what happens if you choose the other path, but we're gonna go with the counselor.
the only conclusion possible is that Counselor Dean is responsible.
What?
My word.
Andrew, is this true?
See? He not say anything. Otherwise, he have to tell truth.
Yes, I am responsible. I acted to save my family from my mistakes. I joined this project to protect the city that I love. The rest of you are backstabbing cowards out to loot Newton for your own gain.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Counselor. That leaves us only one option, I'm afraid. Liam.
I feel a little bit bad, but...
What? What are you doing?
Oh,
Wait, stop!
that was a horrible,
Poor dear Counselor
horrible
Dean.
scream.
Tragically thrown from the building by the blast.
You're completely insane.
We're doing what we have to, Charlie. As promised, the information you require. The man who has your kids, your mind-jacker, is a contractor, Jayam Kressel. He's based out of an aerostat currently moored at the Xanadu dockyard.
You haven't
Heavy?
changed one bit, Nina.
I hope you find what you're looking for, Charlie.
I
Remember, I'm always here if you need my help.
don't... No, you fuck off. You just killed a man.
The uptake reports came in. Looks like there was a 99.1% volume of new code in the embryo.
Is that good?
That's fantastic.
Oh, good.
We'll have
Then
a
good.
viable specimen for testing within days.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have had the same kind of uptake if it was one of the brain-dead ones. So, how did you manage to score these full-scope human embryos?
It would have taken months to get approval from the city council, so we used our own.
Yours. You and Charlie.
They're healthy, and they got all the right uptake markers.
Oh, I'm just kind of surprised Charlie agreed to it, given his previous line of work and all. You have told him, haven't you?
I was going to find a way.
He doesn't know.
That explains why he's on the warpath then.
Oh, nuke me. How did he find out?
Vicky!
Oh,
Uh-oh.
whoops.
Dr. Chigwa, may I speak to my wife?
Charlie, you better not...
Get out!
Ooh.
Dr.
So
Baxter
mad.
just congratulated me on what a noble gesture I was making for science. Apparently, we volunteered our own embryos for engineering.
I'm sorry I hadn't told you yet. Dr. Vargas was having enough trouble stalling the council. We needed to start showing results, so I made the decision for both of us.
You didn't think I'd object if I knew beforehand?
Well, no. Using our own embryos was the right thing to do to keep the project afloat.
You have no idea what I'm upset about.
Sure I do.
Your old... No, not me because I didn't consult you. We've always got more they won't be born. I don't really like any of these options. I don't think it's this. Always got more might be a good... Out of all of these... They won't won't be born. Let's go with that.
It's not as if we're bringing the embryos to term. Their lives aren't going to be affected by the alterations we're making.
We've already affected them by using them in this role.
You know, sometimes your old world sensibilities are charming, but not this time. What is it they believe where you're from? That life begins at conception?
You know damn well what I've done with human engineering in the past. I'm well past being able to object for moral reasons.
Would he care about the results, or is that just gonna make him mad to say? I understand, I feel like would also make him mad, but let's try. I understand.
It's not the fact that we're engineering human embryos. It's that there are embryos.
I spent 2 years weaponizing children. The fact that they were destined, doomed to a purpose.
Sad.
It's one thing to have your life affected by a quirk of genetics, but when you've been deliberately altered before birth to fit a role.
I'd hoped that I'd escaped it, but seeing it with our own kids, it's just...
I understand, Charlie. I'll talk to Dr. Vargas about it.
He won't be happy. It sounds like he was counting on this.
You'll just have to deal with it.
Hug it out. Ripper? 1001 Ripper. Oh, we're back here. Zandu. Oh, this is where his embryos are being held, right? NW Core. Or Northwest Core. Alright, how long? Oops, no, don't walk. I was trying to... I've been recording close to 40 minutes. What shall I do? Let's save here. I'm going to end it. Because it's actually getting kind of late here. And I need to record a couple more episodes. So this might be a shorter one than what I would prefer to do, but I just found out that there's a demo of Life is Strange 2 available, and it's supposed to be like an hour and a half if I remember correctly, so I'm pretty excited to try that. Thank you, Midnight Owl, for telling me about it. I'm really excited. So I'm gonna go try and record that next, or install it and then record it, and then hopefully have it up probably after this one comes out. So I'll see you in the next episode. If you have any questions or comments, as always, let me know down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye!